Hey everybody, Jim with JB Gaming again, bringing you another video, and this time we're going to talk on the zombie side about the Engineer. Now, the Engineer, you have your standard concrete launcher, which is good short, medium range. You also have your sonic grenade, which when you throw that, basically stuns anybody in the area for a short time. So, for example, the chomper won't be able to burrow underground and come after you. It also pops him up in the air if you throw that. So. It's good to have that. Plus, you have the Zombat drone, which is just like on the plant side with the cactus drone. So it's nice to call out your strikes and also do like a recon type of thing for them, so they can kind of see where everybody's at. Also, you have your jackhammer. Now, the jackhammer is pretty cool because the jackhammer you call in gives you speed boost. And also you can hurt any enemies if you call that jackhammer and you're running around and you just ram up to some of the plants. You can take them out that way. It's you may get knocked down in the process, but it is very powerful. Plus, it gives you that speed boost. One of the important things with the Engineer is basically on gardens and graveyards, using the jackhammer to give you I guess a speed boost to the teleporter at locations, because once only an engineer can build these, and once they're built, they really help out the zombie side by getting to that garden quicker and causing some damage and winning the battle on that one. So having an engineer is very important in that game mode. Now we have the 5 variants of this character. Unfortunately, I do not have any of these unlocked, but if you look here, you can see that we have the welder. The welder basically is he has a distinct advantage with his primary weapon. He doesn't also cause damage on impact, but he also lights plants on fire to cause additional damage over time. Just like, again, it'd be like the fire cactus type deal. But it is a good way to force the defenders back from positions if you need to get through to it. Then you have the electrician. The electrician basically is best suited for close range combat. He has what they call the Volto Blaster. This can output a devastating damage to opponents, but the actual shot is so slow that you want to be fairly close to ensure it's going to hit active opponents. To get the full use of this weapon, you want to stun plants with that sonic grenade, and then get in close, and then just blast that sucker away with your weapon. You have your mechanic. The mechanic runs around with a air gun. Now, this air gun is basically, it fires a stream of nuts and bolts at extremely high rates. They can burn down plants with surprising speed. That's assuming if you can control the recoil of this gun, because it does have a pretty good kick to it. It's primarily a short and medium range weapon, but it is possible to shoot from afar with a short burst if you're able to do that and control the gun. The other engineer is the painter. The painter basically has a paint crossbow. Now with this thing, he does his best work up close. Each shot at the paintball travels a lot slower than any other engineer weapon, so having to get closer enemies isn't so bad. However, as each shot hits hard enough to make it worthwhile, because it causes a lot of damage when you get some hits with this thing. So with this guy, you basically want to get as close as possible and start wrecking havoc. Then finally you have the plumber. The plumber has a plunge shot. Now, the plumb shot is similar to the basic engineer's weapon, but adds water to the damage it causes. So every plunger fires explodes a large blast radius, allowing you to keep enemies on their toes. So if you can't even get direct hits, you're going to get the splash damage from that plunge shot. So that's the variants. Basically, you have your weapon mod with these guys, and again, it's just like all the other ones. You're going to have your faster reload speed, increased ammo, and then you're going to basically what was the last one? Damage. So you're going to have a little bit of a damage increase for all these. So that's the weapon mods. It's the same for all 5 variants and a normal character that you can have with the engineer class. Now next, as you can see here, we have all the engineer hats. Now, they got some really neat ones. I've seen a bunch, like the speed limit mask or the stop sign mask. But if you want, you can pause the video and look at this. I do actually like the 8-bit head. It's kind of like a Minecraft character skin type deal, so it's pretty neat on that one. But that is the engineer hats. And then we go over to the facial hair, which is pretty funny just thinking about like plumbers and stuff, and just a different kind of facial hair. You can give them like the handlebars or their walrus, things like that. It's pretty funny. But that's the facial hair. And then next you have the accessories, which are pretty much just the glasses. Give you different types there. I've seen a bunch of these already, but and then not finally, but then we have the gestures here. The gestures, good amount. I haven't, again, I really don't have anything for this guy. I've used them, but I'm surprised I really haven't unlocked anything for this guy, really. That's the gestures here. I'll give you a look at that. And then finally we have the weapon skins, just like we had with the foot soldier. The weapon skins, you got a bunch here. You know, they're pretty cool. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm really curious to see what they're going to look like. I would think that a lot of people are going to be trying to get the gold or the orange, and then it looks like girls may want to get the, looks like a sparkle. Looks pretty neat. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the engineer. You know, as you can see in the gameplay, he's not too bad of a character once you get the hang of things. Plus, you can really do some damage and help the team out in Gardens Graveyards with this character. So, again, this is Jim with JB Gaming. Thanks for bearing with me, guys, in this cold. It's driving me nuts here, but try not to sniff too much. But appreciate you guys watching the video. I plan on bringing you the other two remaining zombie sites here, the All-Star and the Scientist, up next. And again, if you guys haven't yet, subscribe, please. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think of this video in the comments below. Appreciate any kind of feedback I get. And I will talk to you guys later in my next video. This is Jim with JB Gaming. See you. Bye.